It's a degree course, so there is that academic side that runs through the course for the 3 years. But it's a very practical course, so they're in classes every day, up on their feet, experimenting, trying things, learning through doing. So it's not learning through being given knowledge, it's learning through finding it themselves.
The course really reflects the demands of the contemporary performing arts industry, acting for stage, screen and digital media, all of those components, because nowadays it's not enough for an actor to train solely in theatrical acting techniques or even solely for film and TV. There's so much more an actor needs to do.
It's our job to sort of expose them to as many different theories and methods and ways that you can approach acting. We're going to give them lots of tools to put in their backpack so that when they go out in the industry, they can decide for themselves what will work for that character.
So when we're looking at theatrical acting techniques, we're focusing on use of voice, both applied voice and also voice study, so the physiological understanding of voice and how do I apply that into text and into my acting. Improvisation as well, movement classes. There's a whole breadth of work that we do to prepare actors for stage acting.
The BA acting course is forward thinking. We are not training actors for the last 50 years. We are thinking about actors and performers for the way the industry is now and moving forward. Improv's really important to us here. It allows students to express themselves freely. It allows students to play. It allows students to stretch themselves as performers. And then when they come to scripted work, they are then in a much better position to be able to be freer within the scripted work.
Improvisation is a really key skill for actors to use. We often use it as a rehearsal technique, and we use it so we can build and explore characters, and we can use it to explore the world further of the characters.
The students here, we're trying to nurture to be independent, individual, to all sound and look and be different and themselves. We have voice lessons to support that as well. And in those classes, yeah, we are mainly focused on thinking about how we approach those skills for stage. We were mainly focusing today on looking at accents phonetically, so studying the sounds of the accent, and then thinking more about how we put that into learning RP, so received pronunciation.
But just notice how that feels, just like, to then if you're suddenly standing straight up, shoulders roll back, feel a difference?
I think it's a huge journey for actors, and especially starting on the BA course, you've got 3 years. And the first year will be really establishing connection to yourself, understanding your body more in the movement classes, understanding how it works, and becoming aware of the tools and techniques you can start to implement.
Your job as an actor is to make choices all the time. That's it. Your job isn't to be told what to do. Your job is to make the choices.
Today was a little introduction into movement and why movement is so crucial for acting, and to just understand the difference between what dancing is to what movement is, and how it can transform, support character development and support an actor finding emotions, finding different sensations and telling stories.
Text is a big part of what we do as actors and what we use to harness our creativity and tell the stories for our audiences, whether that's on screen or on stage.
Ready, stand. To smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
It's like a game of tennis, like you're watching at Wimbledon, like that. All right? But the important thing is all the clues are there in the text. These young people have just met each other and they're speaking perfect poetry together. She's challenging him to finish off that rhyme, and he's like, yeah, all right, here you go. Here's your rhyme. It's very Shakespearean flirting. Like, if you tried that now in a club in Birmingham, I'm pretty sure people would be like, what you want about, mate?
When our students are in screen acting classes, they are looking at all the technical aspects of acting for film and television and also digital media as well.
Acting for screen really is all about getting the students to get used to themselves on a screen. They spend a lot of time, and rightfully so, working on their stage acting and their musical theatre. But screen acting is very different. It's a different discipline. I guess the easiest way to describe it is it's a lot smaller, if you like. We're teaching students to how to understand camera shots, how to be present in a scene, how to create a character, and all the time looking at the difference and the characteristics between TV acting and screen acting.
Actors used to learn their craft by watching older, more experienced actors on stage do their thing, and then we'd watch them from the wings and they would be in the shows with them. How many hours of screen acting are you witnessing in a week? So you have the opportunity to learn this craft from the screens that you're watching.
In the digital media element of our course, students explore everything an actor might have to do in today's modern world, which goes above and beyond performing in theatre or film and television. So actors nowadays are hosting podcasts, they are creating sketches on TikTok, they're creating self-tapes all the time for casting. Actors get employed on video games now and do motion capture. So all of this exciting new innovative world of technology which has been incorporated into the industry, we're preparing our students for that when they graduate.
So what we're trying to do, I mean, it's the first session today, so it's quite exciting today. So we're going to create, if you like, a little radio drama studio. So students are used to working around a mic, working with scripts, because typically scripts aren't learnt in radio, so they're using them. So there's techniques in that as well. So the idea is to set up an industry similar environment, if you like, for audio performance.
The idea is that by the end of the 3 years, they really have been exposed to a lot of different types of acting, so that when they go into the industry, nothing is new for them. They've already sort of experienced that before.